Hello everyone and welcome to my Eruption of Shame, the show about where I go and look through the various Humble Bundle and Amazon Prime stuff, which I'm getting this month through my various monthly bundles, and talk about what's getting added and what isn't getting added onto my Mountain of Shame. Starting off with the Humble Bundle for September 2021, we have a golf game. So, that's fun.
Welcome to Atlanta, Georgia. We're here for the Tour Championship.
JT, what's happening? You ready?
What's up, Q?
What's up, fellas? We got 4.
Hey, kids. Guess who?
Every time with this guy.
Oh, boy.
Let's make this interesting.
I feel exactly the same way. Oh boy.
Look what I found at the thrift store.
That doesn't belong to you.
The one that got away.
I got this jacket, and I got this game, too.
You think you can beat me at PGA Tour 2K21?
Let's take it to the course, Pop.
It's a pretty hot start here at Eastlake.
School, Q.
Gonna get wet, I think. Ow! Q, this is where the real pros make their money.
Look, I'm going to be honest. I'm not really much of a golfer at all. However, some golf games can be quite fun. So, you know what? Why not? That's a good one to add on to my mountain. It's definitely something different and new. I'll give you that. So, unquestionably the best sim-style golf game ever created by USA Today. So, who knows? It says it's got a career mode, earning rewards and gear along the way. So maybe it'll be really cool. You know, never know. Okay. We've got Neon Abyss. I think this one is even on my wish list. If I don't already. Let's see. So that one, this looks familiar. Yes, this one is on my wish list. So Neon Abyss is a roguelike that I've apparently wanted for a while now, which is fantastic. So, yep, unlimited item system, lots of randomization. This sounds perfect. I can't wait till I get this one in my pile. So, yeah, fantastic. Not for broadcast is actually one I own already. Yeah, so I haven't played it yet, so it is already on my mountain. I am looking forward to playing it, but currently, this one will probably be a gift to someone on my friends list who wishes for it. So, yay. But yeah, no, not for broadcast. Basically, this game's really interesting in that you play as a television editor / censor, and things get a lot worse over time. It seems like they've got a really someone who's really loves the game in here, and like really like they seem to. It's a real passion project from what I can tell. They've been working on it ever since the start. It's interesting because it's only an early access game, so it's not actually done yet, but they continue to release more stuff. So I'm not sure what the motivation to putting this in the Humble Bundle was. It makes Humble's choice. It makes me wonder if they do actually get some cool. Maybe they actually get some good money for this. Who knows? But yeah, no, not for broadcast. That one already on my mountain, but definitely one I'm looking forward to. Roki. Every dark fairy tale has its monster, an adventure game inspired by Scandinavian folklore. A dark contemporary fairy tale underpinned by a touching narrative, alluring art style, and ancient puzzle and atmospheric exploration. Ooh. This looks like it could be either very good or very bad, and I want to find out which. So far, not a terrible bundle. Even the golf game isn't as bad as it could have been. Like, I know that Not for Broadcast is pretty much an overwhelmingly positive, amazing game. This one's very positive. So yeah, no, it's good so far. NARITA Boy. Huh. An arcadey sort of old style, what sort of game is it? A 80 set techno tale NARITA Boy. An arcade world has... Okay, so an arcade game, basically. Look, it looks beautiful, it looks unique, and it looks pretty good. Symphonic in the kind of the symphonic, so it's might be musical as well, which would be fantastic. I always definitely appreciate music. So yeah, no, this one looks really good. I definitely do not own it. I've definitely not played it. Let me just check to be sure. I say definitely, but you never know with me. No, I definitely have not owned. I do not own it. Do any of my friends even own this game? Nope. So this is an all new one for me. Fantastic. This is exactly the sort of game I'd love to add to my pile. West of Dead. I wonder if that's related to West of Loathing, or if it's just a coincidence. West of Dead. West of Dead. Nope. And I couple of friends want it, including one of my... Yeah, okay, so a couple of people want it. Maybe I can try and sell some Humble references for this one. But no, it looks really cool already. A place for gun, smoke, and darkness, sim and damnation, wet indigos and witches, a sifting chaotic world that takes form of memories. So probably watch a little bit of this trailer. It sounds pretty interesting.
Purgatory, Wyoming, 1888. A shifting land shaped by the souls of the dead. The good ones
sorry,
head
Ron
east
Perlman.
toward the light.
Okay.
The bad ones, sometimes they stick around when they ain't supposed to. That's where I come in. To change their mind.
Okay. Cool aesthetic. It's giving you a Ghost Rider aesthetic.
I got a job to do. But it ain't always that simple.
Ooh, I love the soundtrack.
Some say a coward dies 1,000 deaths, and a hero only dies once. I says, a hero is someone who keeps coming back.
Oh, damn! That looks good! Yes! I really hope he's in there as the narrator the whole time. That game looks fantastic. Ah, lovely. I am in on that one. 100% in. That is great. I can't wait to play that one. Yeah, I saw this one on this. I owned this game before because I thought it looked really cool, and I played it, and I just couldn't get into it. And I didn't like it, so I refunded it, which is probably a good thing, because now I've got it for free again. So I'll give it another go one day, but it won't be on the mountain, because I did already play this, and yeah, it seems like it should be the perfect game for me, but it didn't have enough to it for me. Like, I played it a little bit, and well, it had a lot to it, but I couldn't get to it. It was too difficult. So basically, it basically has a massively unfair difficulty curve, where even from the very start, it's just too much. So yeah. Heaven's Vault. Okay, indie adventure game. Interesting. Interesting art style, but what else? It says here, explore ancient artifact sites, discover lost ruins, find artifacts and translate the strange hieroglyphics, see an open world of fast-flowing space rivers. Here's the history of the world and entire ancient language. Diverse cast of characters, remember everything you say. Interesting. Okay. That looks very odd. Very odd. I mean, I'll definitely give it a go. It's definitely never seen before. I hope it's not overly religious or anything with Heaven's Vault, but I don't think it is. It just looks like an adventure game. Yeah, no, it's giving me like combination of Myst vibes alongside like Scummish vibes. So yeah, no, that's cool. That's very cool. Swag and Sorcery. What is this? Ooh, has it got city building? Or is that... Oh, is this an idle game? Indie strategy adventure RPG simulation. Well, it's not an idle game, is it? It says grind, fight, get swag. A streamlined RPG you can create as a punch club and graveyard keeper. Build your own fancy village, train and equip heroes, and collect swag. Yeah, that just sounds like an idle game. I mean, I'm totally on board with it, but like, interesting. You know, that looks fun. I'm a sucker for city building games, so you always knew I was going to love this one, didn't you? So, fair enough. We got Fort Triumph, which is apparently, it's another XCOM style tactics game. Well, we've got a lot of those, don't we? I've already played like 4 or 5 of these. I've liked about 50-50 of them. It's very hard to pull out this actually looks very similar to For the King, actually, in art style and such. Okay. Okay. Look, I'm always a little bit skeptical about this genre of games because, like, while I love XCOM, it can sometimes be very hard to meet those levels of greatness. So yeah, no, Fort Triumph. I can't wait. That one's definitely going in the mountain. So never heard of it before. Now, Orwell. Orwell. I've heard of this game before. Do I own it? Orwell. No, I own the original apparently. I own Keeping an Eye on You, which I have not played, which means it is on my mountain. And that was released in 2016. And Orwell, this one appears to be... Yes, recommends against this game. One friend recommends against this game. That's odd. A lot of friends own it or want to own this game, so there's clearly a lot of it there. I hope it's cute ducks. Last thing I got from her was a very odd thing with a lot of... Alright, and the second one, this must be the sequel. It looks really cool. It looks like a social deduction game using the internet. Looking at people's files. No, that seems good. Let's
Welcome aboard. An agent of ours has gone missing and we need your help. I will be your advisor on this highly classified case. The nation is in crisis. This man and his preposterous news site have been inciting protests in our neighbor country of Parjas. In addition, we appear to be facing a series of bomb threats. Your job is to surveil the suspect and other people of interest using the nation's top-secret security program, Orwell. You are capable of monitoring personal emails, computers, smartphones, chat transcripts, social media accounts, and phone calls of suspects. You have been granted access to an unrestricted build of Orwell. It has more expansive surveillance capabilities, including the ability to take the truths you uncover and reuse them. Think carefully. What you do with the information you gather and release will have consequences. You will be put into situations that may have you personally conflicted over who to trust and what to do. Do whatever needs to be done to protect the government and the entire nation. I'm counting on you.
That sounds fascinating. That sounds fascinating. I can't wait. I can't wait, clearly. I'm going to wait. I'm going to put it in my mountain and then never see it again until I've went through Orwell. But no, that's fantastic. That's a really cool one to have on my pile. Very cool. Social deduction game. Framed collection. Framed collection. I definitely don't think I have this one either. So, collections. That involve multiple games? It sounds familiar. Nope. Oh yeah. That's really cool too. Like, it's like a puzzle game, like a jigsaw puzzle of sorts. Like, that's really cool. Like a jigsaw puzzle adventure game. That's cool. Yeah, no, that's a good one. So yeah, overall, besides the pretty weak start, like I have one wishlist game, a couple of games which look really good that I didn't even know existed. And yeah, a bunch of other stuff which is semi good. I've got a single game to give out as a gift to someone later, and yeah, no, this is good. Now on Prime, we have a Spotlight game. We have this game here called Knockout City. I don't know what it is, but it looks kind of cool. It says calling all brawlers, throw cash, pass, dodge, tackle your way. It looks like it could be a multiplayer game though, so unless it's got a single player mode, it may not be something that goes on my mountain. So, yeah. it's interesting. So that's one thing. And for the actual Prime games, you've got a bunch of different ones here. So there's a few which are pretty familiar to me, others are not. Now I can't click into here because it will give my stuff, my email and such. So I'm not going to click into those. Instead, I've opened up the Steam pages for them. So first of all, we have Sam and Max, which is a fantastic game. Look, if you've never played these sort of like old school LucasArts adventure games, you really should. Sam and Max Hit the Road is a phenomenal game, and it is definitely worth your time. Like, I've played through it. It won't be on my mountain because I've clearly played it before, but it's really cool. Then we've got Puzzle Agent. This is a game which I've heard about for a very long time, but I've never played it. So yeah, fair enough. I guess I will when it comes up on my mountain. Looks like a puzzle game. It says Puzzle Agent. So yeah, made by Telltale. In fact, that's interesting. It's made by Telltale. Okay. Then Candleman, indie action adventure RPG and puzzle. Candleman. Okay, let's see what this trailer looks like. Okay, that looks pretty cool, but I feel like whoever made this game may not know how candles work. Because there's still plenty of wax there, which implies there's still plenty of fuel. So why does he keep going out? But still, it sounds like an interesting one. So yeah, definitely something to add to my mountain. Unmemory, a game where you can read a book and you can fly. Okay. So Unmemory lives on the intersection between literature and game. You need to read to overcome challenging puzzles and move forward to fulfill the story, where image, sound, and interactive functions are carefully interwoven into narrative. As a result, the experience tests your ability to solve mystery, but above that, all makes you feel like you're inside the story. Unmemory is a text-driven mystery that mixes puzzles and reading to immerse you into a noir thriller. Okay. That's very interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's a little bit unorthodox, but when we get around to playing that should be fun. And the final Prime game for this month is Secret Files 2, Puritas Cordis. I have no idea what this is. Apparently it's a sequel. I have not played the original. I do not own the original, so why not? So that's all the Prime loot for this month as well. Be sure if you've got Prime, just press the claim game button. Oh, I'll have to refresh, won't I? Yeah, I'll have to refresh. And make sure you claim these games, and they'll show up in your account. Oopsies. Clicked on it. See, that's why I didn't like click on it before. Claim game, claim game, claim game. And then they'll show up in your Amazon Prime gaming thing there, basically. Now, as for Humble Bundles this month, yeah, no. I didn't really buy any bundles this month. The Stealth Bundle, I didn't see much point in because A, I suck at stealth games, B, I already own Hitman 1 and 2. So they were the main ones. So I didn't see any real reason to do this Stealth Bundle. Most of the games I either wouldn't be interested in or don't own. As for the Back to School Bundle, as much as it would be hilarious to have me do a bunch of educational games, I do not have any, like... I was playing real games from when I was a kid. Like, I grew up before educational games were really a thing. So most of them, I got like Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego? My older cousins, when they played something called Zumbinis, and I played a little bit of that because they had it, not because that was really age appropriate or anything. But realistically, I never played the Pajama Sands or Freddy series. Yes, I could get it for the memery and all that, but like, it's a lot of stuff to add to my mountain that I really, really don't want to play. So yeah. So pretty disappointing in terms of the software bundle you can get. At the time of this message, however, you can, however, at the moment get. I will obviously release this within time, but at the moment you can get Surviving Mars for free. Now, I love Surviving Mars, and it has already been for free on Epic as well. But if you do not own Surviving Mars, pick it up. It is an amazing game, and for free, you have no reason not to. It is a phenomenal title, and you should get it, okay? It's only going to be free until, well, not very long away at all, like 12 hours from the time of recording, until this is no longer free. Be sure to get it. It is a beautiful game, one of my favorite games of 2018, and it's beautiful. It's to celebrate the new expansion pack. So to show you some things about this game, why I love it so much, and I will probably do a Mountain of Love about it, but like, look at this. Let's just watch this, see if we can
You told me a story once about chasing the impossible. Working on a project they said was just science fiction, with only a question to keep it alive. What if it wasn't? Days that seemed like nothing but setbacks, leaving generation after generation exhausted, frustrated, but never hopeless. Always fighting one step closer to that vision in the distance. When humanity would no longer gaze at Mars from behind glass. You told me the story of your dream, about how one day you would leave the constraints of the dome behind, step outside, and breathe.
Honestly, when I first saw Surviving Mars come out, I was so excited about it. And I was like, God, eventually, I really wish, I really, really wish that there'd be a terraforming element to this game. And I was like, but that'll never happen. Like, there's only DLCs, they're not going to make it terraforming. It's a massive change. And then they did, and I was so happy. And then they said, well, that's actually the last expansion pack. And I'm like, oh. And I was sad again. And then last year they came back and said, no, there's actually more content coming. And like, this is Paradox. They usually give you so many DLCs, it's not funny. To say there's no more, it just was really not great. But now there's more, and I'm happy about that. Doesn't look like the current expansion pack is being very well received, unfortunately. But the original game is fantastic. The original DLC is fantastic, okay? Yeah, okay. People are very unhappy about the expansion pack. I haven't had a chance to play it very much yet. So I'm actually kind of sad by that, actually. That kind of disappoints me. But the game itself, this game itself, the main game is fantastic. It's phenomenal. Make sure you pick it up for free where you can. But guys, that's us for now. So essentially, that's everything that's coming out, that has came out this month on the Humble Choice, Amazon Prime, and even a free game. So if you like what you saw here, I mean, you can always pick up the Humble Bundle. I'll put a referral link in the description. As for Amazon Prime, there's no referral link to it, but if you'd like to buy Amazon Prime, there will be a link for that as well. You can get Amazon Prime and get those games right away and get more games every single month for free alongside your videos. For Humble Bundle, Humble Choice, they just give you bunches of games every single month. So if you're like me and you love all sorts of games, this is fantastic. Okay? So they give you a little bit of money to charity, not very much, in fact less than usual. But yeah, it's still good. It's still good. So thank you all for joining me today. This has been my Eruption of Shame. I will see you all next time, hopefully. on the next Eruption of Shame for October. God, how fast is this year going? Thank you all, and goodbye.